Hi, and welcome back to another episode of Rapid Reactions. I'm Jared Say.
And I'm Steven Lebbaum.
And today we're talking about the newest class into the Baseball Hall of Fame. We've got 4 new members that are going to be entering Cooperstown this year. We've got Mariano Rivera, Roy Halladay, Mike Mussina, and Edgar Martinez. Pretty solid class. The one thing that stands out from this class, though, Steven, has got to be the first ever unanimous Hall of Famer in Mariano Rivera.
Absolutely. For this class, the talking point was everybody knew Mariano was going to be first ballot.
Exactly. There's no doubt that he should have been a Hall of Famer.
Greatest reliever of all time.
Exactly.
But to become the first unanimous one, considering Babe Ruth wasn't, or Honus Wagner,
Hank Aaron,
Willie Mays.
Baseball loves their numbers.
Yeah.
It is a numbers game. He may have held the greatest record in all of sports when he retired,
and a lot of people still consider him the home run king.
Exactly, and he still didn't make
first ballot.
First ballot.
Yeah,
come on,
it's unbelievable considering Ken Griffey Jr., another beloved player, was only 3 ballots short a couple of years ago.
Which maybe is an indicative of the baseball's voting process.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, there's definitely an East Coast bias, number one.
Yeah, they did say, I did read a lot of articles on how a lot of the writers did always commented that Mariano was great with reporters.
Which he is. He seems like a great guy from everything we've seen.
He does have this rapport with them, and they always did say that he was always very respectful to them. He understood their job and helped them get deadlines. So that definitely does help the East Coast bias a little bit for sure.
And the fact Yankees, the 5 World Series, all that played into it.
And we're not saying that Mariano didn't deserve to be maybe 100. No, he definitely deserved as a unanimous Hall of Famer.
But to be the first one
is where there's a
little bit of controversy.
It's just like you see maybe because this year's not enough. In the years past, you have writers saying they leave certain other people off because so they can get other guys in.
Yeah, you have a certain number of 10 people you can vote for, and everybody knew Mariano was going to get in. So some writers might leave him off to give votes to other people.
Exactly, just because they knew Ken Griffey, people oh yeah, Ken Griffey. He's
going in,
but it still takes. You still gotta. I still think you only have 10. You still should. I get it. Yeah. I get it. It makes sense, but you still should vote. Ken Griffey, 600 home runs.
Who do you think are the 10?
Exactly. Chipper Jones, one of the only third basemen. I think the only third baseman to ever hit 300, 400, and 500.
Yeah, and he's the only switch hitter to do that, too.
Exactly. Hank Aaron, Babe Ruth, Willie Mays. Say, hey, kid.
A cultural icon.
Many didn't believe that he was the greatest player of all time. Mickey Mantle. I mean, you could the names in baseball can go on and on for guys. So that's kind of where it comes down to. It's just more surprising that he became the first one, but it's great. He should have been 100% voted in. The guy threw one pitch.
Yeah,
he literally threw one pitch,
but it was the best pitch, the cutter, the nasty cutter. And the most interesting stat I'll say about this class was that I saw more people have walked on the moon than scored earned runs against Mariano Rivera in the postseason. Which is just insane.
That is one of the most unbelievable statistics I've ever heard. Because he was in the postseason every year.
He was in the postseason 17, 18 years, and they played most of them deep into it. So.
Yeah. So obviously, congratulations to Mariano Rivera. Definitely deserving.
Class as well.
Oh, exactly. They were all great players. Definitely deserving.
Very nice to see Edgar Martinez finally get his due. I mean, the guy invented the DH hitter, basically.
Yeah, he performed well. It was so now you'll see other Big Papi will be.
Big Papi will absolutely be. And then when we're looking at the snubs, right, one of them is a guy who was primarily DH, did play a little first and outfield, and that's your boy Fred McGriff.
Yeah, Fred McGriff. It is just you look at the guy's numbers.
Yeah.
And the consistency that he had. He was always a top 5 home run hitter, top 5 MVP vote getter.
One of the most underrated sluggers of the zero.
I think what the biggest thing that hurt him is he ended up 7 home runs shy of 500.
Yeah.
Which the baseball strike in the 90s
affected him. It took away prime years.
Yeah, I think he's got 2,500 hits, 1,500 RBIs.
Yeah.
The guy had a high batting average, an 886 OPS.
Yeah.
The numbers are Hall of Fame worthy. And in my opinion, is probably the biggest snub right now who is not in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
The crime dog.
Yeah.
What about you, Steven? Who do you use your?
I think him for sure, but I think he'll get in with the Veterans Committee now that he's off the ballot. Kurt Schilling is another one, but he's very controversial. Great pitcher, all the numbers, incredible postseason. Everybody knows about the bloody sock game in Boston. But with Schilling, it has to do with the fact that he alienated a lot of people in the media. He's had a lot of controversial views, and that's probably what's affected him. But he's the next closest.
But you've got all these guys with steroids who have more damage to the game.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
Kurt Schilling, you don't have to agree with some of his personality and stuff like that. But look what he on the field. That's where he
was a great player.
He was a great player. one of the best postseason pitchers of all time.
Yeah.
I think he was part of, and I think he won.
He won in Arizona and Boston.
Yeah, helped win 3 World Series. Was a continual Cy Young winner, and would probably won more if Randy Johnson. Randy.
If his teammate didn't exist,
he was overshadowed a little bit with Randy Johnson
Pedro
coming
Martinez
in. Exactly.
Too.
So, I agree. Kurt Schilling should be in.
Yeah.
So those are our 2 snubs: Kurt Schilling and McGriff.
Brad McGriff.
Again, thanks for watching, guys. That is the newest class of.
Hall of Fame inductees to the Baseball
exactly.
Hall of Fame.
Big announcement every year when that comes out.
Yeah, and the first ever unanimous one.
Exactly. So it's big news. It's crazy. We'll see what happens next year. There's still a lot of good names, a lot of steroid guys. I think Derek Jeter's up next year.
Derek Jeter will be the one we know getting in next year.
Right. So look for Derek Jeter.
Bonds and Clemens.
We'll see what happens. Again, thanks for watching, guys. Remember to follow us on Snapchat. Just kidding. We're not on Snapchat yet. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, 1e.com. Follow us. We'll be back next week at 11:30. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys later.